What's going on, everybody? The Original Mako back with some more Gunfire Reborn content, and today, just an announcement. No gameplay or anything, because I've actually on stream taken a break from Gunfire the past couple days, because every time I die to a bandit retainer, my brain slowly starts to deteriorate, and I start going crazy sooner and sooner. So I've just had a little bit of a break from that, but tonight I'm probably going to hop back into it and hopefully get some new gameplay content for you guys, as well as continuing to bring you some RoboQuest gameplay, because I've been having a lot of fun with that as well. So this is a pretty major announcement. The actual update that went in is nothing crazy. They did add one new feature, but the announcement is kind of the main point of this update because it's a little bit more than what we thought, and that's kind of crazy. So let's just go ahead and hop in and read the patch notes. I'm going to do the announcement at the end of the patch notes because, you know, got to grind that watch time, right? Okay, but here we are. So the details of this update: interface UI added the display of Oculus Scrolls Preemptive Strike and Merciless combo in the status bar. That is, this especially, adding the Merciless combo display is actually fantastic. You can see how your Merciless combo is stacking, which is really nice. Added the display of Oculus Scroll Triple Comeback with the remaining times in the status bar. Kind of nice. It's not too hard to keep track of how many you have left, but just in case you ever forget, that's a pretty important thing to know. So that's a pretty big one there. Added Dragon Kian into the monster logbook. Cool. Nothing crazy. Updated the death voice for Spear Thrower, Foot Soldier, Grenadier, and Longbowman. All right. Other systems. This was the new feature they added, which is kind of interesting. So added the ability to crawl after being knocked down in team mode. So when players are knocked down in a multiplayer game, they can crawl slowly so other teammates can revive them in a safe position. Players who are being revived can still crawl, and the revival will be interrupted when the distance between players and their teammates exceeds the maximum distance. So something that, you know, a lot of co-op games have, but it just makes sense, right? So you don't just want to be stuck in one spot. You can actually move to get behind cover so you can be revived a little bit safer. Kind of a nice little change there. And then they increased the HP of the Elite Corrupt Monk in its mirror image. I guess the monk occasionally, by that point of the game, usually you have a pretty good synergy, so I guess the monk was probably the easiest in terms of how fast you can kill. But I don't know if this was necessarily necessary because of the fact that the monk just teleports around, and it has a lot of ways to, you know, it sucks its life back when it hits you. But anyways, on to some of the bug fixes. I'm just going to do a couple here. So fix the issue that exclusive inscription 80% chance to create a fireball to hit nearby enemies whenever you make a crit hit. Fireball won't attack the final boss and its cannons. So that wasn't something I'd been running into, but it seemed like a pretty important one. Now that can hit the final boss and the cannons. And then fix the issue that if Elite Spearman is locked by energy orbits, flying axe thrown after spin will also be locked. Okay. And then fixed a series of issues related to the White Shark's hook, which is good because the White Sharks are kind of wild. White Shark's hook may not disappear if multiple hooks hit the player at the same time. After White Shark knocks down players with hooks, players' HP is back to full and they won't get killed. White Shark may be stuck after using the hook, and players hooked by White Shark may be unable to move. This was the big one. I've had that happen to me multiple times, so hopefully that is fixed. And then they obviously, as you can see here, fixed a lot of other bugs throughout here, and there's a lot of really interesting ones. So I'm sure some of you guys have been experiencing some of these bugs. So if you have, pause the video here, check them out, and see if the bug you've been experiencing has been fixed yet. But now, on to the major point of this video is the announcement that's been made. Most of you probably know that there's supposed to be a new boss at the end of the month, and that is still on pace, which would mean chances are it's going to be next week's update, so probably a week from today, and they are still on pace for that to come out. But the kicker here is that there's a lot of other stuff coming too. I thought for sure the major update was just going to be the new boss, but no. Hello everyone. In this update, we've added the ability to crawl after being knocked down in team mode and fix some bugs. There will be new boss, weapons, inscriptions, and elite monsters in the update at the end of this month. Please stay tuned. So we are getting a new boss. We are getting new weapons. There is an S there. New weapons. I would stake a good chunk of money that one of the new weapons is going to be the lightning version of the glimmering/prism. I really feel like it's going to be out there. And I think it's going to be this update. I really do. So there should be multiple new weapons coming. New inscriptions, which we love to hear. That's probably like one of the... New inscriptions, in my opinion, is something that might add more variety to the game than like anything else, because depending on what type of inscription it is, every single weapon can be affected by it, and it can have really cool synergies with a lot of different weapons, really cool synergies with different scrolls. So new inscriptions is absolutely banging. We love to hear that. And then elite monsters. This scares me because they are starting to, there's not too many monsters left in the game to make elite, right? And I am so terrified that at some point they're going to make an elite bandit retainer. And let me tell you, if there's ever an elite bandit retainer, I am going to lose my mind. I will yell. I will audibly yell at the top of my lungs when the update is dropped. So a lot of really cool stuff coming at the end of this month. Should be next week's update. That's how it usually works. It's usually not like the very, very last update of the month. It's like the second to last. So about a week from now, I would expect this to drop. So have your eyes open. Make sure you're subbed to the channel, because like I did on the last major update, I'm going to be bringing you as much of the new content as I can on day one. The new boss, the new weapons, the new inscriptions, the new elite monsters, everything that I can cover on day one, I will be bringing that to you. So you guys are going to want to check that out. Also, can we talk about why is he holding the dragon chaser in this? That's like the worst gun in the game. It doesn't matter. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. Hopefully you guys are excited for this update. I know I am. Make sure to check out those links in the description. My Twitch and Discord are down there if you want to watch me do runs live. We've had a lot of people come over from YouTube and really enjoy their stay at Twitch. They're in the stream almost every day now. So you're going to want to check that out. I'm live every day around 8 Eastern. And then in the Discord, you can just chill, hang out, and talk with some really cool people. So thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. I will catch you guys in the next video. Have a good rest of your day. Have a good day tomorrow. And we'll see you guys then.